All right. KavaSpills Podcast episode. I'm not even going to even try to remember anymore.
5.
There we go. Y'all always remember. Who are we?
Sloan.
Ames.
LB2.
Or Sir Lawrence? Let me see what mood I'm in today. Sir Lawrence LB2. Let's go with that.
Sir Lawrence LB2.
Yeah. So, how was everybody's week?
Mine was amazing.
Yeah?
I saw my favorite band twice and my other favorite band once. So Third Eye Blind played in Jacksonville. I drove up for the night and saw them. Then I came back and saw them again on Sunday at the Innings Festival in Tampa. A really cool festival. We had VIP tickets, but I felt like a lot of people snuck in, so we didn't really get our $500 worth. Ooh. It was kind of ridiculous. And cold. Ooh. It was not fun seeing Dave Matthews and freezing my butt off. It's usually a summer type of concert.
Yeah, Florida gets cold for like a week, and then it's back to hot and humid.
Yeah, but that was during spring break.
Yeah, it was spring break.
And we had that cold snap.
And now it's back to warm again. But it was fun. Third Eye Blind was amazing.
I like Third Eye Blind.
I know.
I like Third Eye Blind. I think I had a Third Eye Blind shirt on the last episode.
One of the episodes.
What was about your week, Sloan?
You know, nothing really exciting. Nothing like Ames. Just work and the normal.
Yeah, nothing
interesting.
Okay, well, I did. Okay, wait. It's kind of silly, but you guys know I love Publix chocolate chip cookies.
Of course.
Right?
I didn't know that.
The little ones in the big pack.
Yes, like the ones you get for free when you're a kid.
And
and like for cake, I like cheesecake, right? So guess what Publix has? Publix chocolate chip cookie cheesecake.
Hey, shout out to Publix.
Wait, so
it's cheesecake.
Okay.
And they take the chocolate chip cookies and use it for the crust, and there's chocolate chip cookies on top of it.
And
by the way, my birthday's right around the corner.
And that's like available by the cheesecakes?
Yeah, like in the cake case, where like the chantilly cake.
The special cakes. Okay, all right, I'll have to remember that.
It's a whole lot of Martha Stewart going on here.
Sir Lawrence won't eat cheesecake, but
no.
he'll
Y'all can have the desserts. Keep anything white, creamy. Keep the ranch, mayonnaise, blue cheese, frosting, the inside of a Twinkie, whipped cream. Anything white and creamy you can. I don't know.
And cold, right? White, creamy,
yeah,
cold.
just white and creamy. Like, if you you can disguise it, but if I see it, it's in my head. It's been since childhood.
Well,
I don't know.
You know that there's some ranch ice cream coming out by Hidden Valley.
I'm dreading that. I love ice cream. We all know that.
No, you're going to try it on camera.
All right, if I do that on camera.
If I can find it.
If I try ranch ice on camera, you got to try something that I pick. I haven't thought of it yet, but
I'll eat anything.
I'll get creative. Anything? You said that on camera?
Almost. I mean, I ate the crickets for trivia that time. That was fun. I did. And they weren't dry. They were moist.
Oh.
Like ones you would give an animal, right?
Oh.
You made me too.
I've made some people do a lot of things, questionable things.
That way.
I do.
You always come up with great questions.
Yeah, I do have a question now.
You do?
It's been pondering me all day.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a scenario.
Oh Lord.
I got a bag full of cash. Cold hard cash, tax free, $1 million in a bag. It's yours. Both yours. Each, that's $2 million. One for you, one for you.
Just want to make sure we're not splitting it.
Okay.
All you have to do is kidnap a baby for 24 hours and give it back to his mom. Anonymously.
Oh, boy. Oh, my God.
Take the baby
away
from their parents for 24 hours.
Is this mom it's a new mom. She's tired. She's stressed. She could really use the break.
It's a mom that won't have their baby for 24 hours.
Oh, my God.
You show me a mom that'd be okay with that. But it's $1 million cash.
I didn't let my baby out of sight till he was 5.5.
Would you do it for 100,000?
For 100,000?
No way.
So
No.
is that a no?
No for
No.
me.
I think it depends. You know, we have some friends that have babies right now, right? So if their babies were smaller, like you're thinking for this scenario, then they might be understanding.
Wow.
The
Would
friend
you-
that I know,
Hey, would you?
and that baby's obsessed with me.
Would-
No, I don't
would
think
you-
she would be very happy.
Would you give them money? The parent?
Yes, for sure. If
All right.
if I were to actually be able to go through with that,
I don't
I
think.
don't think I'd be able to go
Yeah,
through
I don't.
with it.
The money's enticing, but I don't think y'all will be able to go through it.
But you could pay for so much for that baby.
I
You
know.
could. You can buy their
Yeah.
home.
All you gotta do is kidnap it for 24 hours.
Can't somebody let the mom know your baby's okay?
You know what I would do?
Yeah,
I'll tell you what to do.
What?
Tell you what to do. Take that baby. Show him the best 24 hours ever. Make him love you so much that when you do turn him back, he'll be like, "Please, mommy, don't take him to jail. Please don't take him
It's
to
a
jail."
baby.
How old is the baby?
I was thinking infant.
Like 6, up to 6.
6?
Like 6 years old or
Yeah,
6
old enough
months?
to bribe.
Oh.
Oh, well then that changes the whole
Yeah,
question.
I don't know.
Really?
Lauren.
Would you kidnap a 6-year-old?
I don't know. But
Yeah,
it would
I-
be easier than
All
a
right.
baby.
All right. We'll go back to that. I think you would. I think Sloan would kidnap. Amy, not so much, but Sloan's about that action. So hide your kids. Hide your kids. So this episode, I thought we would, kind of dive deeper into how we even got here, what has brought us together, and so many other people, and the title of our show, the title of my album. And we talk about Kava a lot and we sip on it, but I know some of our viewers may not know what it is. But more specifically, everyone has their own experience with Kava, how they were introduced with it. I know myself. I got introduced to it about 7, maybe 8 years ago. I stopped drinking alcohol. I thought my social life would be over, and someone introduced me to this bar called Bula. I walked in and it was a bunch of weird looking people sitting down, but there was this aura about it, like family. I was like, man, like I'm the one that's new. Like I'm the one out of the tribe. So didn't know what I was doing. A friend of mine ordered me one shell. There was a bartender, Kava tender by the name of Ken there. Shout out to Ken, OG. And I remember tasting it, and it was like
The earth.
earthy and sandy. The person that gave it to me gave me no description of it, so it was like initially I was like, this is disgusting, and then the numbness of my throat happened, and then I could feel it going through my veins, and I sip again, and I just can kind of feel myself just relax, and and that was the start of my journey. I've been sipping it ever since. I got it tattooed on me. I tell everybody I'm gonna die with some Kava in my blood. And Kava bars in particular, and when I say Kava bars, I'm talking about like true Kava bars, not those guys out there trying to make a buck off of Kava because you see somebody else, doing it, and Kava bars are popping up. No, I'm talking about the real Kava drinkers, the real Kava bars who are in tune with the culture of Kava, knows where it came from, and all that good stuff. So if you have a friend that drinks Kava, please ask them about Kava, and if they don't know, please educate them.
What is Kava though?
What is Kava? Kava is a root of a pepper plant. I believe it's in the coffee family, from regions like Vanuatu. And these tribes used to chew them up for ceremonies like weddings and funerals, and they would actually chew them up, the root, and spit in a bucket.
You could just chew on the root too.
Yeah, you could chew on the root. Actually, I have some root here from my friend Mike from Herb Scoop Shop. We probably get that in a second. And so the process of it, you take Kava root, and they grind this up into a real fine sand. They filter water through it, through this net. I'm probably butchering the method of making kava, but they filter the water through this sand. And the difference between a good brewer and just a regular brewer is that it takes time. A good shell of kava, you can feel the guy who's put their time or effort, or girl who's put their time and effort into taking his time, because making kava is a ceremony. All this kava talk, let me get me a shell, so kava is tremendous. It's the reason I made an album. It's the reason I've met a lot of people. It's the reason I've discovered a life without getting drunk all the time. So kava's, for me, miracle, really. That's my story on my kava. Bula. What about Sloan? Why are you sipping on this kava?
Yes.
Cool.
Well,
are you sipping
it was
kava?
actually just like by accident. I went into to get like some vape thing or something, and the person who was helping me said, do you want to try a shell of kava? And I looked at him and said, okay, but I don't know what that is. And he was like, okay, well, you haven't had any alcohol today, right? And I said, no. And so he's like, okay, we're going to say Bula when we take it. So we say Bula, and I drink it and look at him like I'm crazy because it tasted disgusting.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden my mouth was numb. Kava tenders don't like to tell you that it's going to numb your mouth and your throat.
I think it's an inside joke.
It
And I
is.
think they like the torture on people's faces. But go ahead.
Well, yours were the best when you would do it. But
Tastes like ice cream. Tastes like apple pie. With a smile on your face. Here, tastes like apple pie. Yeah. That's all.
he told me to take it back like a shot, so I did. And then after he said, explained it more, everything that you just said, and then said, and you can't mix alcohol with it. You will projectile vomit.
Ooh.
Is what he told me. So
Yeah, don't mix no alcohol.
I said, okay, I'm not drinking alcohol today anyway. I used to be a daily drinker, and my husband at one point in our relationship said, I want to cut back on drinking. And I didn't like the idea of that. And so then
I want to slow down on drinking. I don't like that. I know what type of... Never mind.
Then he said, well, I'm not going to be with an alcoholic. And it really hit close to home for me, and made me see, start to question, really, do I have a problem with alcohol? I never really drank, in high school. I didn't start drinking until, I don't know, well after I was 21, early, mid-20s.
Sorry. So I have this savage disorder. Go ahead.
And it turned into, an everyday thing, and, 12-pack a night, so not just a glass of wine or something every night. So when he said that to me, it struck a chord in me, and I decided, he loves me so much that he's going to tell me the truth, and I want to be with him, so I think I need to make some changes. And it really got me thinking and, seeing, okay, I do maybe have a slight issue, or like it too much. So we cut back, and we were only drinking, a couple times a month on the weekend.
So you were drinking more than him. So he wanted to stop, and you were like, not so much.
Yeah. So then we cut back, and we were, only drinking once or twice a month on the weekend. But I still, on those couple of times during the month, would go balls to the wall. It was never, oh, it's Saturday, we're going out, we'll just have 2 drinks.
Yeah.
I had to really
drink
all the beer in the fridge.
Worth.
Yeah.
Your drinking's worth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then Thanksgiving 2019, I drank. Somebody had brought a giant bottle of Sutter Home White Zinfandel
Classy.
Oh.
Classy.
to my house for Thanksgiving.
I want no home if it ain't Sutter Home.
Yeah. 2 for 1. It's
2
always
for 1
2 for
Sutter
1.
Home.
Which was not something I would normally drink. I just want to point out I had more class than that.
What
It
street?
was Bud Light.
What street? What street would Sutter Home? Would Sutter Home would be on the north side or the south side? Where would Sutter Home
I'm
be?
not saying.
It sounds like somewhere out in the country.
You look at the label, it is like it on the shelves. It looks classy, but where you find the empty Sutter Home bottles, not so classy.
Yeah.
So I want to know where the disconnect is from the
Yeah.
label to how did it end up in. I'm not gonna say it. Go ahead.
Anyways,
So
Sutter
Side
Home
thought.
on Thanksgiving.
I ended up drinking the entire big bottle myself.
White
Trash.
Zinfandel.
Yes. And the next day had the worst hangover of my life, and I was like, I'm not gonna drink for a while. Even though we were only drinking once or twice a month at this point, I was just like, I can't feel like this. So now the hangovers were getting worse too because we weren't drinking all the time. And then I went into that, that Kava bar / vape shop and had Kava.
You ain't gonna say the name? I mean, I'll say it's an intricate part of the story.
Yeah. Gotta say that.
Wait. Oh, is it what I think? Who I think it is? Oh, no. All right, continue. They can figure it out later. Google it.
So
Shout out to Lisa.
Lisa,
We
the
should
heart
went to
and
Lisa.
soul.
You went to Lisa. All right, go ahead.
So I tried it, and then I kept, on about my normal life, and drank a couple more times, and then started going back there. And one day I was sitting at the bar, and there was this cool bartender, Kava tender, named Lawrence.
He was just
This is-
Lawrence
this
at
is
that
when the-
time.
This is when the story gets good. Go ahead.
And he offered me a shell and said, why don't you hang out for a while? And I was working from home at that time. And he said, you can sit here and work, and included me in the conversation. And I started talking to Ryan about fishing, and he thought it was so cool that I was
Shout
a
out
girl
to
that
Ryan.
fished.
Shout out to
Shout
Ryan.
out to Ryan if you out there, dog, with the 25 a day push-up challenge. My man is doing. We have this. I'm in a group chat with a bunch of guys. Ryan's in there too, and we have this 25 push-ups a day challenge. And Ryan just had a baby girl, and he sent a side-by-side video of him knocking these push-ups out, and then all you hear is like, I don't know if it's Coco Melon or something, and this baby is just all happy. I'm like, yeah, look at my
cute.
man Ryan. My man Ryan.
And Ryan made that sweatshirt.
Yeah, I wore this because, Ryan's a part of the Vapor Road journey. Oh,
Yeah.
we said it.
It's all good. Bound to happen.
But yeah, he has a very great talent of reverse tie-dye, he calls it.
Yes.
But back to the story.
Yeah. So anyway, he had a fishing pole delivered, and I was excited as him over it, and he thought it was super cool that I was so excited about the fishing pole that he had just got and everything. And I felt like I had made friends in, very short amount of time, and I just kept going back, and about after 2 months of going, I realized I haven't drank any alcohol. So I felt really proud of myself and decided I'm just going to see how long I can go. And nothing ever felt worth it again to go back to drinking alcohol. So I've not had alcohol since 2019.
That is so amazing.
And Kava's been.
Well, it's not so much. Well, Kava helped me figure out that I could have a good time and not have an alcoholic drink. So at first it was hard being around people drinking because they're just really fucking annoying.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
The conversation changes.
Yeah.
It starts out sober, and you're like, oh, it's cool. cool. And then towards the end of the night, it's like, all right, these are different people.
Yeah.
This is not complete sentences anymore. Where did the punctuations go? Patron took them away.
I have a few close friends that they don't get crazy and annoying when they are drunk, that I can be around.
They drink responsibly.
Yeah.
The commercial says.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even when they don't, they're not like that annoying, tell you the same thing over and over and over and over and not remember it from 3 seconds ago.
Yeah.
So I was able to hang around them, but I did end up losing some friends along the way. And I guess I shouldn't say I lost them. I figured out,
You grew apart.
yeah, who I was meant to be friends with. And that's what I think the Kava did for me more than anything, was just brought me to this community of being close with people that I never had.
And then the Kava community in general it's interesting. I've never seen a tribe so connected. I've lost many of wallets in my day and cell phones. Every time I've lost one at a Kava bar, I've gotten it back. Money inside, cash inside. It's like, and that's what attracted me to keep coming back to these Kava bars, is because it's just like, what? These people are a part of something that's way bigger than me, and you can't help but respect it, you know?
Right.
So
that is the one thing about a Kava
so many
bar.
stories.
I could leave my purse on the counter, on the seat at any Kava bar and go to the bathroom.
What bar can you do that at?
No, never. And I felt that off the bat going to the place where we used to go. And it's not just that place, it's a lot of them.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe some not, but most of them, I would leave my Louis Vuitton bag on the bar and go to the bathroom, and it'd be just right where it was when I got back. Like, it's an amazing community of people.
Where was your first shell of Kava?
My first shell of Kava, well, I heard about Kava. I just kept hearing it, and I
Kava,
said...
Kava.
That was a fun song we made that time. No, I kept hearing about it, and so I searched, and the closest one to me wasn't really your traditional Kava bar, but it was the only one I went to for 2 years. I didn't step inside of another Kava bar. That was the only one for me. I went in on a whim. I ended up speaking to the
Just hit
brewer.
pause.
I ended up speaking to the brewer, and he was so knowledgeable. He gave me all kinds of things to try, the kratom strains, and filled me in on the differences. And then I tried some Kava, and the best way I describe it is a hot summer's day when it first starts to rain, and that smell in the air
Is what it tastes
that comes up, that is Kava. It is. I tell you, that's
it's not far off.
Yeah,
It's pretty spot on, but it's very
earthy.
specific.
It's spicy. If it's good, it'll make your mouth tingle,
and
There you
it
go.
has a little spice.
and
Jim.
it just takes away the anxiety you have. Like I used to drink a bottle of wine a night, you know.
Oh, wow.
I'd start pouring during, while I was cooking dinner,
You're
and
red or white?
red, always red. Yeah, so red wine every night, or drinking shots.
Sorry.
Drinking shots in the kitchen with my mom, and then
Shout out to moms.
my mom's
Somewhere
so
in
cool.
America, there are two mother and daughter teams in the kitchen baking cookies, cheesecake cookies, taking shots.
We cook, we
With
cook,
the same birthday.
Yeah, same birthday, drinking shots, and then I would start going to the Kava bar and hanging out, and I just started gravitating toward it. The people were amazing. I finally found this tribe of people that I've been searching for because we all kind of showed up there on our own. It was a place you can go and not need to have plans with anybody. You just show up and feel comfortable. And that was the best thing about it. And I met my besties here. And
That's going to be the crying episode.
it was. I mean, I'm so thankful for it. So, yeah, I stopped drinking wine, started drinking Kava, lost 40 pounds. I'm telling you,
I
Amanda,
forgot about that too. Yeah.
Like, there's no calories in this. It takes away your anxiety. It just sets you in. It doesn't make you drunk. It doesn't make you slur your words.
Yep.
You can drink it all night, stay up till 4 in the morning, and be at work in the morning without a hangover. You may
Not
be a little
recommended, but you
tired,
can do it.
But I can do it, and I do it pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a miracle plant. It should be, everybody should know about it.
Let's do a show for the shells. Let's do a show for the first show we ever had.
Oh, Bula.
Nice. If you haven't tried Kava for the first time, I please recommend looking up a Kava bar. How do you find a good Kava bar? Maybe.
You take our recommendation.
Yeah,
Yes.
maybe there's a podcast out there that could recommend good Kava,
All right.
local.
Well, I would say if you're looking to learn about Kava, there's no one like Mike at Herb Scoop Shop to
Yes.
fill you in. So if you want to learn about Kava and have the freshest Kava you'll have in Pinellas County,
Yes.
I mean,
If take a day, take half a day, wake up, get ready, stretch or whatever. Take your behind way over there to Herb Scoop Shop on 49th.
No, it's not that far.
It's not that far, but it's worth the drive, wherever you're coming from. As soon as you walk in those doors, you'll see what I'm talking about. You will feel the passion this man has about Kava. I describe him like he's a mad scientist in a lab, and he's just always like
In the form of a hippie.
yeah, he's always just on to something, and he's just his overall goal is just to help people, make them feel good, and take their pain away, take their angst away, and it's just you can see it in his eyes. It's just eating at him because his world's so messed up and it's just so black. So there's a lot of people to be healed out there. So every time I go in there, I always leave enlightened. And we're actually going to do a little special on him. We're going to sit down and talk to this man too, because I can't really put in words, Mike. you can't really.
you have to meet Mike.
You just have to meet him on your own, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So,
But have some time when you go.
yeah,
Yes,
Because you do want to be able to really get the full experience and take it all in, because you will not be able to go to any other herb store, shop, whatever in the area and them take the time like he does and not be charged for it.
Exactly.
He just wants to educate the community.
Exactly.
And
with
he
what
has
he
more
knows.
than Kava, too.
Right.
Yeah.
He has all different types of herbs. He has kratom tea.
We're probably touching 5% of what I'll go in there and be like, oh man, I feel tired. Oh, okay, all right.
There you go. Drink
How long
this
have you been
sea
tired?
moss or
I've
this
been, I
mushroom.
don't know, since like 12 noon. All right, gotcha. You'll go in there and whip up something, give me a cup. I'll drink it and
Eat a piece of
Doing
this
taxes.
fruit that you've never
Yeah.
heard
Oh, yeah.
of.
every time I go in there,
Yeah, he has
Energy.
exotic fruits.
Exotic.
He does a pay what you can little fruit stand. So when he gets the fruit, you go in, you pick out what you want.
That's a
if
bar.
you can pay,
pay what you can, fruit stand
Yeah.
with my man.
if you can pay $1,
Sipping on the sand
that's what you pay. If you can pay
with Peter
a-
Pan,
a
kitchen
little
and
more,
tan,
I
pay
like
a little
it.
more.
looking like
I
Dapper
like
Dan.
it.
He's also got exotic fruit smoothies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lawrence, what did you try today? I wish I would have got that.
Oh yeah, that. Oh man, I can't remember the name. I don't got a memory, but it was the
Egg fruit.
egg fruit. He made an egg fruit milkshake smoothie.
Was it good?
And well, he said egg first, and
So
I don't do egg.
and
As
So
soon
off
as he
the
said
bat,
that, I was like, oh no, you
and
shouldn't
it was the
have
color of
told him.
egg yolk, and I was like, I'll finally try it because I'm open-minded. I'll try anything. Well, not anything, but I tried it, and it actually was rather good.
I think you would like it.
Well, it was good.
It's kind of earthy.
Yeah.
But he didn't put anything in it to sweeten it this time, so if he would have done some almond milk or
Yeah.
just anything with a little bit of sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this Kava actually tastes familiar? Is this from
Yes.
from my friend Mike?
Scoop shop.
All right, bet.
Scoop shop, freshest Kava around. Yeah, it will take a while because he's usually making it from the root.
Yeah.
Freshest you'll
Yeah.
find.
Yeah, but once you go in there once, he'll give you his phone number. You let him know that you're coming. He always makes sure to have everything I want.
And just to get on a real serious note, I know we got a little, serious with our stories and everything, but I really want to know if you all would kidnap a baby for $1 million. Like,
No.
I'm doing it.
I need a final answer.
I'm doing it.
Thank
I'm gonna do
you.
it.
Sloan won. We'll put one here for Sloan.
I'll say no.
$1 million.
Ames would never be able to do it.
Cash. You're giving the baby back.
I know.
Are you going to
She
hurt
would
the baby?
give $1 million
No, I would
back
never.
with the
I
baby.
would never.
No, you're not built for these
Would
streets.
you do it?
In a heartbeat. I would renegotiate.
Lawrence would be like, "Oh, come here, baby."
I would
Let's have some
negotiate
fun.
2. I was like, how many kids they have? Well, if you're willing to give me $1 million to do this,
They already got another kid.
they got another $1 million.
Oh my gosh.
But my tactic is I'm gonna take them to Disney World. Those kids will be rich for 24 hours. They're not even gonna want to go back, and then they can't charge me because the kids not gonna want to press charges. They need them to testify. I already got to figure it out. I just need the money.
Okay.
So if you got $2 million, evil, lack a sense of humor, hit me up.
You and your questions.
Yeah, I think we should do that every episode.
I
Have a
agree.
question.
Yes.
And then these questions are available for you too. We'll put them in the comment section. If you would kidnap a kid for $1 million, you can vote anonymously if you don't want to get fired from your job.
Anyway, if
All
you're
right.
interested, try Kava.
Well,
You won't be disappointed. You might make some lifetime friends and have
While
a
we are-
great time.
And get
while we're all
healthy.
here,
Yeah, and get healthy.
before we, I don't know about the cheers, y'all about the cheers, but we ain't talked about what's on the feet right now.
I
Like,
want the
we're gonna do this
fire
whole
today.
Sabi episode and not talk about
we
the
gotta
shoe
do
game?
that. All right, before we do our final shells.
All right,
All
let's.
right.
Aim. Let's start with the my left. What you got on the feet?
I've got
Ooh.
the Retro 5
Ooh.
Jordan Bluebirds
Mm.
women's.
Okay.
They're not my favorite comfort wise. They're
It's all right.
They're
little
super cute.
all
they're
right.
a little bulky for me in this
Yeah.
area. But I love the color, so I
Yeah.
had to have them.
Yeah. Fresh.
What do you have on, Sloan?
I did not bring the heat today because I knew we were doing this serious episode,
Oh.
but I just wore my feet.
Let
Oh, well,
do this.
that's
Talk about Como. I
it's
didn't
all-
bring the heat today. I just brought these Como
Como's
de
always-
Garçon.
I mean,
fire.
because they've seen
Como
them
de
before.
Garçon.
Oh, well,
Oh.
But
let
they're
him
my
see him
favorite.
again. We're
Como
not
de
my
Garçon.
favorite.
Ho ho.
And,
Ho ho.
and
Well-
Sir Lawrence got some t-shirt game on, too.
I mean, come on. Hey, shout out to OVO Drizzy Drake, my man Anthony over at the Win. I got the limited edition, thanks to AIM, limited edition Win shirt. OVO collab, but on the
And
feet.
Kicks.
I'm an
What do we
archaeologist.
have?
We got the dunks. We got the I think it's the fossil.
Is that like
Fossil, I think.
a rose color?
Yeah, it's like
No.
a
Blush.
blush with
Yeah,
the
like
light baby blue.
When I saw him in person, I was like, but they go with everything.
I'd
You would
wear
think
'em.
they won't, but they go with everything. I'm so scared to wear them because the material is just.
Well, you need to get
attracts
those
dirt.
things on the bottom.
I know. Shout out to Randy. By the way, shout out to Randy, man. That was a dope episode.
Yes.
You were our first
Thanks,
guest.
Randy.
Man, you're a legend for that, man. We appreciate you doing that. And sorry about the audio, guys. We're still figuring it out, but we got what we needed to get. So yeah.
We're just gonna keep getting better.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna keep getting better. Hell yeah. Well, let's wrap this up then.
If you want to know more about Kava,
What
let
should they
us
do?
know. Put it in the comments.
Yeah,
you can send
let's
us
start
an email.
Yeah.
conversation on our socials.
Yeah, or y'all can talk amongst yourself on our social.
Yeah, or you could send us an email too if you don't want anybody to see what you're saying.
Yeah.
True.
What's our email?
KavaSpills@gmail.com. If you are a Kava bar and want to sponsor an episode,
Please.
Ooh,
or
okay.
if you're a Kava distributor, you could send it to us because Lawrence knows how to make it.
Yes.
So if y'all want to get some shout out and put your
Lawrence
brand
has
up there,
improved.
send me some Kava.
Yeah.
I'll put it up.
So you can contact us on Instagram or Gmail, the KavaSpills@gmail.com.
We got a TikTok today too.
Yes, I started a TikTok.
Aim's got a
Follow
TikTok.
us on TikTok.
Yeah, so hey, this is a local podcast, Grassroots. We started this together. Shout out to Brandon for helping us with his camera,
Brandon.
Jason for helping us with the first episode, Sean at Low Tide. So this is a community podcast. We're
In the Kava community.
This is the Kava community working it out. So when you see us out, it's all love. We'll buy you a shell or you buy us a shell. You know? So we'll get out you here at KavaSpills Podcast. Let's do our shell.
Oh,
Bula.
So to throw it back, rolling down the track, oh baby.